All right, what's up, brothers? I'm gonna call this chess and chat. All right. Basically, what we're gonna do, we're gonna watch some of the top chess games on chess.com, and sometimes you might uh, you might watch me playing some games while I chat or speak of things that can help you in your comings and goings, and just giving out real good information, genuine information, and good wisdom. Okay. And so let's go. Well, on this particular chess and chat, I'm gonna talk about what I would like to call the quick fix. Okay, and the quick fix, man. This. I'm talking about all these Instagram models. A lot of these women in general, uh, they they love attention. All right, which is part of the woman's makeup, whatnot. But it's out of whack. It's out of balance. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, what these women doing? Some may recognize it. Some may not. You know, but what they doing is a quick fix, brothers, and I'm gonna explain this to you. And for you brothers who don't know what a quick fix is, it's like it's like it's like smoking crack almost. Like I never smoked crack, but like how crackheads that smoke crack, like oh man, they just got to keep chasing that high, keep chasing that high, keep chasing that high. But for those who ain't been a drug addict, like myself, a better understanding would be have you ever done the 5 hour energy drink? Uh, I remember I actually did it quite a few times, man. Maybe 2 or 3 times I did it. I stopped messing with it. I don't think nothing's wrong with it, but I'm just telling you what happened. I was like very sleepy, right? I didn't get enough rest and I had to go to work. So I said, I'm just buy this 5 hour energy drink, give me some energy. So I would drink it, drink the 5 hour energy drink and whatnot. And by 10, 20, anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, it would kick in. I was like, man, I feel like I could run 20 miles. I was like, man, this is, it would really kick in for me. After about 2 or 3 hours, because I don't think it ever lasted 5 hours for me at least. So after about a couple of hours, I would crash. And what's crazy is that my coworker told me, don't do it. He said, man, you do that. He said, you're going to crash, man. It's going to be even worse than before. I'm like, whatever, man. And lo and behold, he was not lying. I crashed and I felt even more tired than I did in the first place. I said, wow. So I did that a couple of times and I kept after about the second or third time I did it, it's either second or third, I said, I'm not doing this no more. I would feel even worse than I did before. It was a quick fix. It gave me what I wanted for the time being, for the intermediate time period, but it got worse. You understand what I'm saying? I got back. So that's a quick fix. Like fix a flat, things like that. Usually quick fixes don't work. Uh, Another terminology you can use for quick fix is nigger rig. If you brothers are familiar with that term, nigger rigging things. Usually, anytime you nigger rig something, it don't last. You just nigger rig some shit. You nigger rig some stuff together. It don't last. It breaks and stuff like that. So basically, that's what the woman is doing. She just getting a quick fix. She go on the internet. People like, oh, you look good. You look beautiful. She like, oh man, she feeling good about herself. Like, yeah, yeah. You know, but she's not getting fulfillment. She's just getting a quick fix. You understand what I'm saying? She's not getting fulfillment. And that's what's happening to a lot of these girls. Now, don't get me wrong, some of these girls are making money. Some of them are. But I would guess, guesstimate that majority of them are not. Because if you stroll through Instagram, man, you'll see a lot of girls that's probably not making no money, showing off their bodies and so on and so forth. Maybe trying to get their likes up. I mean, get their followers up so they can start making money. Maybe who knows? But you know, but they really love the attention. The money is just an added bonus. I think most women I know, I'm willing to bet that 90% of women, let's say Instagram, like well, I'm not saying I don't know if they make money for Instagram because I know they go on to OnlyFans.com or whatever. But I wouldn't be surprised if OnlyFans.com said, well, we're not charging. You guys can't charge no more. I bet you women will be doing that stuff for free. They be doing it for free. You know what I'm saying? Because they love the attention, man. They love the attention, bro. They love it. I saw this one girl, wasn't a bad looking girl. I don't know how I followed her. I unfollowed her. You know, only reason I unfollowed because she had a bad attitude. I ain't like when she, I was like, man, forget this girl. But I don't know how I started following this girl. I don't know how, man. But anyway, she did a live. I'm like, oh, okay. She only had like 2,000 followers. I was like, okay. I'm looking at her. So I'm like, me and all the dudes, it's only like 4 or 5 of us. She's like, twerk, dance. It's a stripper pole in there. And she's like, I can't dance, but she was trying to. She was trying to get that attention. And then when her homegirl did it, everybody's like, well, yeah, keep it on your homegirl. You know what I'm saying? She got jealous, and she's like, well, we ain't doing it no more. Get off my live, I was like, all right, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, that's just a quick fix for them, brothers. They get a good high, but they get a extreme low. It's like two extremes. If you go to the extreme, you're gonna get an extreme low. So they get an extreme high and they get an extreme low. All right, and they're gonna pay for it in the end, brothers. But the women are so stubborn and so pride stricken that they're not gonna admit to it. You might get some that admit to it once they're like they say these girls of today. Once these girls of today get like, cause they might be like 20, 30 years old. Once they get in like their 50s and 60s, they might start speaking out against these things or saying different things. Maybe. But who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, most of these girls, if you notice, most of them are never married. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, they can get married. But the thing is, a lot of them going to get married to guys that they don't want. No guys who are simps. Most women don't want simps, man. Women don't respect suckers, brother, so don't be one. They don't respect suckers. A lot of these guys, and then the guys that they do might pick, these guys are full of trouble. They full of drama. You understand what I'm saying? So, but that's all I was saying, that these women are gonna pay for it in the end, brothers. But also, let me address this too, brothers. The men will pay as well. Because the man and the woman are supposed to be together, brother. All right. Now, in my opinion, and in my estimation, the woman's gonna suffer more, brother, because she's validated by the man. You understand what I'm saying? The woman is validated by the man. You know, her desire would be to her husband. That's why they do all the things. They do all these things they do so they can get the attention of a man. That shows you how much value they put on a man's validation. Talking about they get dressed to look good for women. Yeah, right. Well, go where the lesbians hang out at. Go where the dykes be at. You see what I'm saying? They do all that for your attention, brothers. And it's so dysfunctional. If one guy just looks at them, they feel good. Like, yeah. The dude probably wasn't even looking at him, man. Dude's probably looking down at his shoe or something. But she's like, oh, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. I still can get him. Matter of fact, I remember this old lady, man. I bullshit. This is when I really knew that attention was some women it's just some women got to have. This old woman don't look like nothing, man. Nothing. But she went outside, right? And she was in the car and some young guys whistled at her. And it made her day. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I think the young guys were just acting foolish, just clowning around. But it made that old lady day. She was happy as hell. I'm like, boy. I said, man, women, they love attention, man. But it is what it is, man. Uh, and I'm make a video about that, about the things that women do. Because honestly, brothers, I don't think nothing's wrong with what they're doing, but there's something wrong with how they're doing it. All right, and I'm gonna make a video about that, and I'm gonna explain my theory on that. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of things that these women do, I really don't think nothing's wrong with it personally, but the way they're doing it is wrong. You understand what I'm saying? And I explain that in another video. I break that theory down. All right. But yeah, so that's all, brothers. They're gonna get a quick fix, and it's gonna be it's gonna, like I say, it's gonna end bad for them. And that's it, man. It's only gonna get worse, man. They're getting worse and worse and worse. And what's crazy is that these women want to be married. I'm like, are you nuts? But you got simpletons that'll do it, man. Guys who ain't got nothing better to do. I mean, not be, guys who are not independent, brothers. All right, guys who are not independent, who can't stand on their own. You know, yeah, they'll sucker up for these women. But another thing I want to say too, brothers, if you notice with these women, you have all these guys probably in their DMs sucking and kissing their ass, and they never choose none of those guys. You know? You would think men would recognize, like, damn, you know what, man? I've been kissing this girl's ass for all this time. She ain't even said hello to me. She ain't even gave me a date. You would think they would recognize, like, you know what, man? This is a waste of time, waste of my energy. You see what I'm saying? So, but, you know, guys are just crazy. And then another thing, man, a lot of these girls' bodies are fake. That's real insecurities, man. Like this one girl, I think she's actually a pretty looking woman. A lot of them are not bad looking women, man, in my opinion. But that shows you the insecurity of women, man. Where you have to get your body fixed. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. Get ass, get titties. I think this girl, I'm pretty sure this is her name, Zamina or Zamina Moore. One of the two. Or it could be the both. I think her real name is Zamina Orr. Yeah, Zamina Orr. Not a bad looking girl, man. I actually think she's very pretty, personally. I think she's very attractive in the face. But she had got work done on her body. You know, she's a stripper, which that says it all. I was like, oh my God. Another girl I should look at a lot on Instagram. Cause I do my best not to follow these girls, man. I ain't gonna lie, man, because it can kind of warp your mind. So I unfollowed a lot of these girls, man. And I'm still unfollowing girls. I said, man, I gotta, you know, I usually unfollow a lot of these girls, man. But anyway, what's it? The original Tokyo Drift. I think that's what they call her. She had work done. Now, I do like that they're both genuine. They're both honest about it. But she had work done, and I think she's a very attractive looking woman. But that shows these women have their insecurities, man. But anyway, man, all this stuff is going to backfire on these women, man. And I truly doubt that these women will have any fruitful relationships. Will they have relationships? Yes, they will. Some dude is always going to want to settle to be in that coochie, man. Somebody's always going to want to settle. I don't care how much, as they say, men understand women's nature. I don't care if you taught every man a woman's nature. Some men is gonna always go the simp route. And what's crazy there, brothers, a lot of these simps can see the forest from the trees. A lot of these simps understand women better than some of the guys who are spreading the message. This is something people don't talk about. But there's a lot of simps out there that understand women better than anybody. But what makes them, and those are the worst ones. I don't know if you brothers ever came across them, but those are the worst ones because they know the woman full of shit. They know the woman is playing them. They know the woman ain't no good, and yet they're still settled for that nonsense. You know, it's like a dude, you know how to fix a motor, but yet you gonna steady drive a motor with the motor knocking, and you got a brand new motor sitting in the garage. I'm serious, brother. It's some simps. I have came across some simps who are very sharp, who understand what women are doing, what's going on. They know the game, but yet they still will play into their hands like a sucker. You know, so that's bad, man. That's real bad. But with that being said, like I say, you know, these women, like I said, for women, I would just say this too, because like I said, it's all about the quick fix, which is gonna catch them. But I was gonna say this: most of these women, brothers, believe it or not, if they look decent, especially here in America, if they look decent, they can get married. I guarantee you they can get married. And but I guarantee you it ain't gonna be the dude she want. But she can get married. She can get married. I done met some grimy girls, girls who are no good get married, and it's usually to a sucker, and it's usually to a sucker. And I even seen a sucker who got a good understanding of women. He know the game, and he played the sucker role. You see what I'm saying? To me, them the worst ones. Them the worst ones. They know what's up. They understand the nature. They see what's going on. They see this girl is no good. They see this girl is cheating on them, this, that, and the third, and yet they still stay. I've seen guys like that, man. Straight up, them guys are horrible, man. I'm like, wow. But anyway, brothers, like I said, they get a quick fix. And like I said, believe it or not, brothers, these women, if they want to get married, they can get married. I guarantee you, man. If they want to get married, they can get married. Uh, but that's not going to happen with me, brothers. And I hope it don't happen to you. And I've had it happen to me quite a few times, brothers. I ain't lying, man. Women just want to be married. For example, I met this lady. I ain't even hardly know this lady, bro. I'm being honest with you. So I'm like, yeah, what's up? Woo, woo, woo. You know, I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, let's get up, you know, and go out on a date or whatever. She's like, well, I don't want to talk to you unless you talking about being serious. You know, she's like, you know, I don't want to talk to somebody if marriage is not something that they want to do. I said, what? I said, look, lady. I said, I don't know you from a Mars to a Milky Way, man. I said, I'm not going to agree to that. I said, you could be a serial killer for all I know. I'm not finna agree to be about marriage. I don't even know you. I said, that's what the dating is for. You know that, right? She's like, I understand, but I said, look. Now, this woman was older than me, right? I think it pissed her off that I switched it on her. You know, I took control. I don't think she liked it that. And this woman, not to mention, she had been married twice to two men who were younger than her. And she had a grandkid she was taking care of, you know. Not to mention, she's working at a bowling alley. But anyway, man, she tried to hit me with that. I was like, no. I told her no. And I said, look, let's just go out and have fun, you know, and enjoy each other's company. She's like, okay, but I can tell she didn't like that. Of course, she flaked on me. I didn't trip. And I remember she texted me. She's like, something she ain't gonna make, whatever. I said, don't. I said, don't. I said, no words. I said, hit me when you're free. I just kept it moving. End up dating some other woman. You know what I'm saying? So brothers, don't ever agree to no bullshit like that, man. And a lot of these women, that's all they want. They just want to be married. I saw this one lady. I didn't talk to this lady, but she had a big old booty, man. She ain't gonna lie. She was a dark skinned lady. She was pretty thick. And one of my old barbers, may rest in peace, he was a preacher. He was a Sunday preacher, so you know. But he was a cool guy. He was a cool guy. He didn't keep the commandments. He wanted the truth, but he was a cool guy. He was a good guy. But anyway, I used to go in this bar, you know, go to the bar shop, chop it up, whatever. And she came in and he said like a prayer to her, whatever. They prayed or whatever, you know, to the side. And I was like, okay. I was like, what's up with, you know, I asked my, like, what's up with her, man? Because she was thick. I said, man, she got a banging body. Her face wasn't all that. She wasn't ugly, but she was kind of like, she was okay looking in the face, but she had a nice body. I'm like, man, and she was real dark. I always liked the dark-skinned women, like real dark. And he was telling me that she want to be married and this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, yada. And, you know, he said, you know, I guess they prayed for her to be married. I'm like, man, and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, she nuts. They want to be married. They ain't even met a husband yet, but they want to be married. Like, bro, like, I understand, but I'm like, bro, these girls will marry anything, man. I'm telling you, man, I've seen it happen many times. I'm going to say this story. A good friend of mine, this dude was no good, man. No good. But this woman wanted to be married so bad that she married this dude. And it was a disaster, man. And they ended up breaking up, you know. And I remember asking my homie, man, may he rest in peace. He passed away too. I remember asking like, man, why did you marry this girl, man? I'm like, bro. He was like, man, she had good credit. She made good money and all this type of stuff, whatever. I was like, man, I hear you, bro, but you didn't even know her that long. You know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to be your right hand man. I ain't even meet the girl till after you married her. So you know that was fast. But anyway, they didn't work out. They ended up getting a divorce and whatnot and what have you, but whatever. But I just wanted to say that, man, women will marry anything, man. They just want to get married, bro. So anyway, brothers, but I think there's a lot of information out there, solid information that to warn you guys about that, man. And for you brothers who are wise enough and sharp enough, man, don't marry no woman, man. Don't put yourself in a losing position, all right? Don't intentionally put yourself in a losing position, all right? Look at it like the game of chess, right? Each move you want to intentionally put yourself in a winning position. Just on a simple level. Like I'm not no grandmaster or nothing like that, but when I first was learning the game of chess, a lot of guys was like, chess is the game of life. You know what I mean? These are things they would say to me. I'm like, which I understand what they mean. It's like, so like in chess, you want to make each move your best move. Some guys can plan things out ahead. Some guys better than others. You understand what I'm saying? So some guys learn. Some guys have a deeper understanding of the game than others. You understand what I'm saying? So, but just on a simple level, brothers, in chess, you never want to put yourself in a losing position. Not intentionally. You see what I'm saying? Like you might unintentionally like, oh man, that's a bad move. You know what I'm saying? But in a game of chess, anybody who has any understanding of the game of chess, they're gonna always try to put themselves in the best position possible to win. So take that concept and use that in life, man. One, don't go marry a woman who got 4 kids, 4 different baby daddies. You understand what I'm saying? And put yourself in a losing position. You understand what I'm saying? She's a burden to you. Alright? Always look at things that how is they gonna benefit you and how they gonna benefit her. Alright? Now with excuse me. Now with that being said, brothers, I don't think you should just take advantage of somebody. But I'm just saying, you look at it logically. Okay, am I a benefit to her? Is she a benefit to me? Is she a benefit to me, or am I just a benefit to her? Because if you in any position where it's just a benefit to one party, it usually going to end bad or whatever. You know. But it is what it is, man. I mean, sometimes you got to play the game that way, brother. Especially when you're dealing with dots and things like that. But for you brothers who want to get serious, really analyze what you're doing and really take a look at that woman. And I mean, not emotionally, but logically, brothers. Use your logic. You know, what do this woman bring to the table? Do she cook? Do she clean? Do she support me? Do she respect me? Do she listen to me? Do she follow me? No, these are things you should be asking yourself. Why is she with me? You understand? But yeah, man, I done ran it on long enough, man. Like I said, what these women are doing is just a quick fix, brothers. And also, brothers, do not, whatever you do in life, always try to put yourself in the best position possible to win or to better yourself, just on a simplistic level, brothers, all right? So even with women, man, do not put yourself in a position to lose. Take it from me. I've been there, done those things. Well, I took a woman on, well, she's a package deal. Man, don't buy into that crap. I can't remember the last girls, kids I even met since then. You know what I mean? And these women still are coming around to have fun, to be with me, to date, have intercourse. All right. So don't put yourself in a losing position, brothers. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, the women understand it, and if they don't, they will. You know. One more thing I want to say. This is girl I know, right? Bro, I used to have a what you call a crush on this girl, right? I had a thing for this girl. Anyway, I messed up. She actually had a crush on me too. But what happened was I didn't move fast enough. So, it went into what you would call the auto rejection. So I fucked that up. You know what I mean? But anyway, we remained cool. not friends, but like not like best of friends. Like we would run into each other, every blue moon, 4 years later, 2, 3, stuff like that. And then, of course, we friended each other on social media. Don't get me wrong, we don't be like, oh, I might be talking to her maybe once every 4 years. She might throw up a post or something. I might say something. And, she'll be like, hey, how you doing? Stuff like that. That's it. Nothing more. But anyway, this woman, she is lonely too. She's lonely too. Like I said, and these women with the quick fixes, they're lonely. This woman is very lonely. The reason I tell you that because she always throwing up memes like I'm gonna go get a warrant so I can feel warrant, or I can feel wanted. She's always putting up these memes about if somebody gonna be with her and stuff like that, right? But anyway, bro, she's not a bad looking woman. I ain't gonna lie, I actually I still would like to knock her down, right? But she's starting to look a lot rough. I say, man, she's starting to look a lot rough. I guess to all them kids she had, she started looking really, real rough. But I ain't gonna lie, I knock her down. But anyway, uh, she uh, she had hit me up one time. Now, I I didn't answer her. I didn't want to be bothered with her. Now, what I should have did, I should have just went ahead and responded to her because she was trying to get up. But I was dating other women. I just blew her off. You know what I mean? I just blew her off because uh, this is some years ago. Because I was thinking like, damn man, I don't want to be with a woman, and she got kids. I'm gonna have to take care of them kids and be around them kids. See, this was years ago. This was before I really learned like you don't have to do all those things. You see what I'm saying? But I say that to say this, brother. Even though I made the wrong move, hindsight, because I could have just probably got with her and had fun with her. But the point is this is that I was like, I made the right decision at that time because I figured if I make that move, I was gonna put myself in a losing situation. You see what I'm saying? That's what I thought. You see what I'm saying? I thought that I would if I made that move, I was gonna put myself in a losing situation. You see what I'm saying, brothers? So now don't get me wrong, as you get sharper, wiser, especially now, you can get sharper and wiser a lot quicker because you got all these guys on YouTube who can give you good knowledge from their experiences, so on and so forth, your experiences, yada yada yada. So, like I said, if she would have hit me up now, I probably I never really thought about hitting her up now. I ain't really thinking about it. Life goes on, but I'm like, when she hit me up, she's like, I knew what that meant. But in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh man, if I get up with this girl, shit, I'm gonna have to do something with her kids. I'm gonna have to. See, because I was under that impression, man, it's a package deal, it's a package deal. You know, I didn't understand that, bro, you could just have fun with this girl, keep it moving, yada, 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 ooh, woo, woo. That didn't cross my mind at the time. You see what I'm saying? But that's all. I'm just making that point, bro. That was years ago, man. That's been a long time ago. I've been on this a long time. It's been about, maybe 10 years ago, man. It's been a while. It's been a minute. It's been a while ago. And to this day, even since then, however long that was, I don't know if it was 10, but it's been a long time. But anyway, ever since then, this woman, if you can go to, uh, what I'm just saying for what I've noticed when I see her on social media, when she posts, I would say 40%, 50% of the stuff she posts is something about being lonely. You understand what I'm saying? So she's looking for a man. As a matter of fact, she actually had some dude, he was with her, but he left her. And I can only imagine why. And another thing that's a red flag to me about her is that none of her kids' fathers are around. None of them. Like, you never see her kids' father in a picture with their father or nothing. It's just her and her kids. I don't know. And I know they all got different daddies. I don't know where their fathers at or nothing. Like, none of their fathers is around. None of them. I was like, so that's a big red flag too. But anyway, brothers, I hope you brothers get some understanding from that. Don't put yourself in a losing position. Like I said, I could have played that a lot better, but that's neither here nor there. But don't put yourself in a losing position, brothers, all right? And uh, what do you think is wrong? If you think it's a wrong move, don't do it. Better you find out later than you do it And then you know what I'm saying? You like, oh man, I shouldn't have did. You know what I mean? Better you find out later. Cause look, brother, even though I played it that way, I'm not mad. I don't regret it. Cause I said, you know what? I made the best move at the time from what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I don't know about this, man. You understand what I'm saying? And also, I've had situations where I'm just dating a girl, and you're like, well, my baby need Pampers. I'm like, that's not my kid. No joke, man. No joke. But anyway, man, that's it, man. A lot of these girls are quick fix, and also that a lot of these so-called black women are lonely, brothers. And I'm gonna give you a reason why that is. That's why that contributes to why they're so angry. A lot of these girls are lonely. You ask yourself, why the hell black women got such fucking bad attitudes? They're lonely. They're mad. They're pissed off. They're lonely. They're mad. They're pissed off because a lot of guys they meet just want to have sex with them. They hate guys who kiss their ass because they realize a lot of these guys just want to have sex and leave. You know, a lot of these girls are mad and pissed because of that, brothers. They're pissed. They're pissed off that their baby daddies don't want to be around them no more. You know, these things are happening in droves, man. I'm talking about, man, I'm meeting guys, they don't want to deal with their baby mama so bad, they don't even want to deal with the kids. They like, man, fuck that hoe, man. She's too much drama. They like, I don't even want to see my kids, man. I'm good. It's too much drama. I mean, I've literally seen guys tell me this, and I've literally seen guys do this. You know, just like, hey, man, I'm done. So, these things are happening, man. These people and these women are getting pissed. They're getting mad. Brothers, I'm telling you, I've seen it from all spectrums. I'm just saying from what I've experienced in my life. From old to young women. I've seen it, man. I've seen it, man. These women are so desperate they want to be friends, like brothers. If you break up with a woman, I'm going to say this and I'm done with it. If you break up with a woman and she want to be your friend, don't buy into that, man. Let that woman know. That's confusion anyway. If you want to keep her around, let her know. If she want to stick around, y'all got to be fucking. If she don't want to do that, let her go on her way. All right? Because that's just going to keep confusion. Women do that. It's a way for them to do that so where they can hopefully have a chance to get back with you, and at the same time, they get over you. They can get over you. You understand? Just in case y'all don't get together, she can have a good chance to getting over you. All right? But never do that, man. It just causes confusion. But that's it, brothers. I hope you brothers got some understanding, man. Be careful with these women, man. Like I said, they're a quick fix. They're lonely. So be careful. And don't put yourself in a losing position when dealing with these women, brothers, all right? All right, man. I hope you brothers got some understanding. I'm out.